Is there going to be any changes in Gaylord in the city village taxes in the foreseeable future? We were talking a little bit about taxes before we went on the air. And is there going to be any changes that folks need to know about?
Well, the tax situation in our city, in our county, in our state, across our country, is being looked at now. I'm sure by those people that are responsible for that. And as we have in our city and in our county, we have tax assessors. We have people that are in charge of taking care of those kind of things. And so I think it's very important now that we go back, and it's an ongoing situation where our assessors, no matter who they are, have a method of going about their business by following state policies and state law.
Sure.
And so as a city council, it's important for us to make sure that our employees are following those rules, following those procedures, following those state laws. And beyond that, the employee, the assessor, will be taking care of business. And so when they're looking at properties and following that outline, then the taxes would be addressed in that manner. It's just very important that the people that are responsible for doing that are doing that without any undue outside pressure to do something that's different than what is dictated by law.
There you go. You know, a lot of people they care, they don't care as much as they should about what happens in their community. But one thing they always care about is, and unfortunately, they always care about their pocketbook. So what'll happen is that they'll say, "Oh, I can't believe I got assessed more taxes. I want to lower taxes, lower taxes, lower taxes." And then they hit a pothole in the road, and they're sitting there saying, "Why are the roads so much trash? You know, why isn't this place cleaned up? Why don't they decorate this? Why don't they do that?" And it all boils down
and on top of it, they didn't vote.
Yeah, exactly. And then they didn't even vote.
Right.
So no, we encourage people to get involved in the community, know what's going on. I know, Mayor Jenkins, that your new office, you're probably making about $500,000
in your new office that doesn't exist.
In your new office that doesn't exist, and you're driving around in a $400,000 Ferrari, and yeah,
that's a little bit beyond the reach. But being a mayor or a councilman. It's pretty close to a volunteer job.
Sure.
And that's okay, because it's important that you're doing these things for the right reasons.
Sure.
And
Amen.
I just definitely have the community that we have here it's in my heart. I mean, I put time into Elpenfest because it's important to me, but it's also to me, it's a jewel that we have here in our community that has been going on now for over 45 years.
Wow.
And all you have to do is go to Elpenfest and sit down at one of those picnic tables for the day, and pick out a family and watch them. And I guarantee you that you will see them having fun all day long.
Yes, sir.
We sit down with people that we don't know on a regular basis, our whole committee. We pick somebody out, and we'll go get lunch, and we'll go sit down with somebody that we've never seen before or talked to before, and sit down and say, "Hey, where are you from? And, and what brought you here? And what do you like so far? And what are you going to do today?" And we ask them those questions. And yes, we're being friendly to them, and that's the atmosphere that we want to communicate to them. But the other thing is that we're actually trying to figure out how we're doing.
Yeah.
We're asking them for our report card.
Sure.
If we do not get a good report card from them, then we need to take a close look at what are we doing, and how can we fix that, or how can we change it? Because Elpenfest is the same every year in that it's different every year. We change something. We, sometimes we'll bring something back that we really liked, but it has to be in a constant state of change, so it's interesting to everybody. But also there's certain things that people come there, I mean, the little kids come because I'm going to do the hula hoop, or I'm going to do the stilt walking, or I'm going to do the bubble gum, or I'm going to decorate my bike. It's the same. That part's the same every year. But sometimes different people doing it. every year, but sometimes it's the same person that's been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah.
That's what's really
that
really
is
neat
neat.
about it.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that to me is Alpenfest is a great event, and as well as many of the other things. Our county fair is a great event. So, but it's all about the people that we have here that are putting on those things and going out and finding the reserves to do that with, because it all starts with people, and then it finishes with the support of the community to put that event on. And then,
Great.
And then Otsego County and Gaylord is such a great tourism spot. I mean, people have been coming here for years on their vacation. And,
Definitely.
And we're now in like almost third generation that we sit down and talk to. It's like, and you find out that's what I was alluding to with sitting down at the picnic table. Somebody's like, when I was a little kid, my mom and dad brought me here to Alpenfest.
Yeah.
And now I got little kids, and I'm going to bring my kids to Alpenfest because this is where I just enjoyed my vacation, because this is where we spent it, and I'm going to do it with my kids.
Yeah, that's great.
We've been listening to Pastor.
Yeah,
you did it.
it.
What if I did it on purpose? Listening to the new mayor of Gaylord, Michigan, Mayor Jenkins. And we certainly appreciate you making the time this morning to be with us on the air.
It's an honor.
And we appreciate your heart for our community. And you actually taught us a few things this morning.
Certainly.
And our listeners as well.
Definitely.
And appreciate your service throughout your whole entire life for the people of Gaylord and the people of also Michigan as a Michigan State Trooper as well.
Definitely. We appreciate you joining us here on the Rise and Shine Time, and for patronizing WBLW as well. And we appreciate what you're doing right now, and we are here for you. So remember, you have friends on WBLW.
Well, thank you very much. And I've known that about Pastor Jenkins. I've known him for almost ever since he's been here, and him and his wife, they're beautiful people, and I appreciate the people here at this church. I have family that goes to this church, and there's a lot of great people out here. And I know that there were people here that supported me during my campaign for the election to the mayor. And but this is a very important part of our community as well. This church and what you do here, your school. This is a very rich community in the fact that if you take a look at how many churches we do have and how many pastors we have here serving our people, it's a wonderful richness that we have here, because people we have freedom of religion in our country.
Yeah.
And new people come into our community, or people that are out there searching, they've got choices, and isn't that a great thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Coming from downstate, one of the titles that we gave Northern Michigan is it's God's country.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
Yeah,
Sides of the North. It's in the Bible right there.
Well,
Psalms,
that's true.
Psalms 141.
It's
I think.
in the book.
Yeah.
I
Grace
think
Lord,
I've read
greatly
that
to be
recently.
praised, and the city of our God and the mountain of His holiness, beautiful for situation. The city of our great King,
His Mount Zion
on the sides of the north.
The
That's
city
right here.
of our great King.
My
Amen.
brother out in Arizona claims that that's God's country, but we know this is the sides of the north. So
That's right. He's in the wilderness there.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Mayor Jenkins, for joining us this morning. You are tuned to the Rise and Shine Time.
Make sure to tune in at WBLWradio.com and check out our YouTube page. Wave at the cameras.
We're waving at the cameras.
All right.
Oh, I got to wave at that camera over there.
Yeah,
there
there
it
you
goes. All right, we're going to go to some more music, and we'll be back here on the Rise and Shine Time. Thank you for tuning in.
In the resurrection morning, when the trump of God shall sound, we shall rise, we shall rise.